In the wake of Sean Combs' recent arrest, a whirlwind of rumors have emerged, especially following the circulation of his arrest photo. The photo, which was released by news outlets and quickly shared across social media platforms, has sparked a heated online debate. Some users, including a notable anonymous hacker who posted an enhanced version of the photograph, have pointed out discrepancies between Diddy's known features and the individual in the arrest image. This observation has fueled speculation that the man in the photo could be a body double, leading to widespread discussion about the potential reasons behind such a move. Shortly after news outlets published the image of Diddy's arrest, eagle-eyed social media users began to scrutinize the details. One of the most vocal participants in this scrutiny was an anonymous hacker, known for their involvement in various online movements and notorious for exposing sensitive information. The hacker shared a high-resolution version of the arrest photo on various platforms, pointing out several features that, according to them, do not align with Diddy's usual appearance. These differences, though subtle, have caused some to question the authenticity of the photograph and whether the man in the image is really Diddy. One of the key points of contention raised by the hacker and others is the facial structure of the person in the arrest photo. According to these observers, the individual has slightly different facial features, particularly in the jawline and nose, compared to the photos and public appearances of Diddy over the years. While Diddy is known for his distinct and well-documented features, including a well-defined jaw and a particular nose shape, the person in the arrest photo appears to have a softer jawline and a nose that some argue is narrower. This led to claims that the individual could be a body double, strategically used to protect Diddy or distract the public from the true circumstances of his arrest. Additionally, critics of the arrest photo have pointed out differences in skin tone and complexion. While lighting, camera angles, and other factors can affect the appearance of someone in a photograph, online users have argued that the skin tone of the person in the arrest photo appears slightly different from what they've seen of Diddy in recent public appearances. Although these discrepancies are minor, they've been enough to fuel suspicions that something unusual is at play. The idea that Diddy might have used a body double in the arrest photo has gained traction, especially within online communities. According to proponents of this theory, celebrities and high-profile figures have long been suspected of employing body doubles to shield themselves from media scrutiny or dangerous situations. In Diddy's case, some believe that a body double may have been used to create a layer of separation between the music mogul and his legal troubles. Supporters of the body double theory point to a long history of such tactics in the world of entertainment and politics. High-profile figures have been rumored to use body doubles for security purposes, and there have been rumors about celebrities like Beyoncé and Britney Spears doing the same during public appearances. These theories often thrive in environments where secrecy and the protection of one's image are paramount, as in the case of Diddy's arrest. Those who support the idea that Diddy used a body double argued that it would be an effective way for him to maintain control over public perception and possibly avoid the full impact of the legal consequences he's facing. Others speculate that the use of a body double could serve as a deliberate distraction, allowing Diddy or his team to carry out strategic moves behind the scenes while the media and public focus on the arrest photo. In this scenario, the body double theory plays into a broader narrative of manipulation and control, with some speculating that Diddy's legal troubles may be more complex than they appear on the surface. Some experts on facial recognition and photographic analysis have weighed in on the debate, suggesting that while there may be minor differences in the appearance of the person in the arrest photo, they are not significant enough to support the body double theory. Instead, they argue that human perception is prone to errors, especially when analyzing images in isolation or under different conditions. Moreover, those who reject the body double theory emphasize that Diddy's legal situation is very much a matter of public record, and that such a high-profile figure would find it difficult to orchestrate such an elaborate deception without drawing even more attention. In their view, the theory distracts from the more important issues at hand, including the serious nature of the allegations against Diddy. The reaction to the body double theory has been mixed, with some members of the public embracing the possibility. On social media, the debate has played out in real time as users weigh in on both sides. While some argue that the theory raises valid questions about celebrity manipulation and control, others see it as an unnecessary distraction from the real legal issues Diddy is facing. For many, The debate over the arrest photo and the potential use of a body double is emblematic of a larger cultural phenomenon in which public figures are increasingly viewed with skepticism. The rise of social media, digital manipulation, and deepfake technology has made it more difficult for people to trust what they see in photographs and videos, leading to a climate where even the most mundane images can spark controversy. In the wake of the serious allegations surrounding Sean Combs, much of the entertainment world has been plunged into a swirl of speculation, concern, and unease. Among the many names that have surfaced in connection with these allegations, one of the most prominent is Justin Bieber. Bieber, one of the most well-known figures in modern music, has long been associated with the entertainment elite, including Diddy. As details of the controversial accusations against Diddy unfold, particularly regarding his infamous parties, concern has grown that Justin Bieber, who has been publicly linked to Combs, might be entangled in the controversy. Some of Bieber's fans even believe that he has been threatened to remain silent about what he may know regarding the parties, with the implication that something bad could happen if he speaks out. In recent weeks, as the controversies surrounding Sean Diddy Combs have escalated, old clips have resurfaced, raising additional concerns about his past interactions with Justin Bieber. One such clip, which has been circulating on social media, shows a conversation between Diddy and Bieber from several years ago. In the clip, Diddy, then 40 years old, makes troubling comments to a young Bieber, who was just 15 at the time. Diddy can be heard saying that he's going to help him go crazy and that he's going to get him some girls. These comments have sparked outrage among fans and the public, especially given the significant age gap between the two. Many have pointed out that Diddy's remarks were not only inappropriate, but also suggestive of a dynamic that should never have existed between an adult and someone of Justin's age. The fact that Diddy, a 40-year-old man, was making such comments to a teenage boy about introducing him to girls has led to serious questions about Diddy's role in Bieber's early career and the type of influence he wielded during that time. Moreover, fans have raised concerns about the nature of the girls Diddy was referring to, particularly given Bieber's age. The resurfacing of this clip has reignited concerns about the unhealthy power dynamics that often exist between young stars and older industry figures. At the time of the comments, Bieber was just beginning to navigate the complexities of fame, and as a rising star, he was vulnerable to manipulation and exploitation. Diddy, on the other hand, was an established figure in the music industry, known for his extravagant lifestyle, lavish parties, and connections with some of the biggest names in entertainment. In this context, the comments Diddy made to Bieber about getting him some girls are not only troubling, but also indicative of the toxic environment that can exist behind the scenes in Hollywood. For many fans and observers, Diddy's comments appear to suggest that he was encouraging Bieber to embrace a reckless lifestyle at a time when the young singer should have been protected from such influences. Bieber was only 15 years old and should have been shielded from inappropriate conversations and behavior. The notion that a 40-year-old man would offer to get girls for a teenage boy has raised serious ethical concerns, as well as questions about what kind of environment Bieber was exposed to during his early years in the industry. In the wake of the resurfaced clip, fans have been particularly alarmed by Diddy's comment about getting some girls for Bieber. Many have asked an uncomfortable yet important question. Who were these girls Diddy was referring to? Given that Bieber was just 15 at the time, fans are speculating whether Diddy was talking about other girls Justin's age, which raises disturbing implications about the nature of the parties and gatherings Bieber may have attended. The comment has led to a flurry of outrage on social media, with fans questioning Diddy's intentions and his role in shaping Bieber's early experiences in the music industry. Some have pointed out that it's one thing for a mentor to guide a young artist's career, but it's quite another for an older man to suggest introducing a 15-year-old to situations that involve inappropriate adult behavior, such as partying and engaging with girls. The fact that Diddy was in a position of power, both in terms of age and influence, makes the dynamic all the more problematic. Many fans expressed their outrage on Twitter, writing that Diddy was a 40-year-old man when he said that to Justin. The resurfacing of these comments has sparked important conversations about the entertainment industry's role in protecting young artists from harmful influences. In Bieber's case, it seems that rather than being shielded from inappropriate adult behavior, he was exposed to a lifestyle that, according to his own later reflections, contributed to the difficulties he faced as he transitioned from child star to adult. In interviews, Bieber has spoken about how isolating it was to be at the top of the music industry while still being so young and unsure of whom to trust. Reflecting on his experiences, Bieber has described feeling as though he was surrounded by people who claimed to care about him, only to abandon him when things got tough. Bieber has also alluded to how harmful it was to be exposed to the fast-paced, party-centric lifestyle of Hollywood at such a young age. The fact that a figure as influential as Diddy was making comments about helping him go crazy and getting him some girls seems to confirm the toxic environment that Bieber was placed in. The pressure to go crazy and partake in a self-indulgent lifestyle, rather than focus on his craft or well-being, likely contributed to the internal struggles Bieber has since spoken about publicly. While Bieber has not directly commented on the resurfaced clips involving Diddy, his reflections on his early years in the music industry suggest that he now sees the dangers of being thrust into such an environment without proper guidance or protection. Bieber's relationship with Sean Combs dates back to the early days of his career. As a young artist on the rise, Bieber was introduced to many powerful figures in the music industry, including Diddy, who was a major influence at the time. Diddy took Bieber under his wing to some extent, often seen mentoring the young star and exposing him to the entertainment world's lavish lifestyle. Over the years, Bieber attended several high-profile events, including some of Diddy's famous parties, which were known for their opulence and exclusivity. These gatherings attracted the biggest names in the industry and were often the backdrop for both legitimate business deals and more shadowy happenings, according to rumors. While Bieber's attendance at these parties is part of the expected social life of a young pop star, it has taken on new significance in light of the allegations that have surfaced against Combs. These accusations, which range from financial misconduct to personal impropriety, have led to increased scrutiny of everyone connected to Diddy, especially those who attended his infamous white parties, lavish events that often blurred the lines between business, pleasure, and darker undercurrents of Hollywood's celebrity culture. The fact that Bieber was once close to Diddy has raised questions about what he might know or have witnessed during these events, and whether he has been pressured to keep silent about any potentially incriminating details. Since the allegations against Diddy became public, some of Bieber's fans and observers have voiced concerns about his well-being. Social media platforms like Twitter and Reddit are flooded with theories that Bieber might be under pressure or even threats to stay silent. Many of these concerns stem from the belief that powerful individuals or groups associated with Diddy's parties may be involved in activities that they do not want exposed. If Bieber, as a prominent figure who attended these events, has knowledge of any such activities, his potential decision to speak out could make him a target. One widely circulated theory posits that Bieber, now older and more established, might be in a position to reveal uncomfortable truths about his time in the inner circle of Hollywood's elite. Over the past few years, Bieber has undergone a significant personal transformation, openly discussing his struggles with his health and the pressures of fame. These revelations have led many to believe that Bieber is distancing himself from the toxic elements of celebrity culture that marked his early years. As a result, some fans speculate that Bieber might feel compelled to reveal more about the darker side of the entertainment industry, particularly if he witnessed inappropriate behavior at Combs' parties. However, with this possibility comes the fear that powerful figures would go to great lengths to prevent him from speaking out. Hollywood has long been rumored to have its share of cover-ups and backroom dealings, and the idea that Bieber could face threats is not as far-fetched as it might seem to some. Adding to the speculation is the fact that Bieber has remained relatively silent on the subject since the allegations against Diddy surfaced. While he has maintained an active public profile through music and social media, there has been no official statement from Bieber addressing his past connections to Diddy or the controversial parties he reportedly attended. This silence has fueled theories that Bieber has been advised, or possibly forced, to avoid any public discussion of the matter. Some fans believe that Bieber's silence is a form of self-protection, a way to avoid becoming entangled in the ongoing legal battles or public controversies surrounding Combs. Others are concerned that Bieber's silence is not by choice, but rather the result of external pressure from powerful individuals who want to ensure that no damaging information comes to light. The idea that Bieber could be in danger has sparked conversations about the darker realities of celebrity culture, where wealth and power often shield individuals from the consequences of their actions. As speculation about Bieber's possible knowledge of Diddy's parties grows, his fan base has responded with a mixture of concern and support. Justin Bieber's rise to stardom was meteoric. However, the speed of his success came at a steep price. Thrust into the spotlight at such a young age, Bieber was forced to navigate the complexities of the entertainment industry without the tools or maturity needed to handle the pressures of fame. He was constantly in the public eye, surrounded by older, more experienced figures who may not have had his best interests at heart. Reflecting on those years, Bieber's recent comments suggest that he often felt isolated and unsure of who he could trust. Bieber's words have reignited concerns that his rapid ascent to fame and his involvement with certain industry elites, like Sean Combs, may have placed him in difficult or even dangerous situations. While he has not explicitly linked his comments to Combs or the allegations surrounding Diddy's infamous parties, the timing of his remarks has led many to speculate that Bieber may be alluding to darker experiences behind the scenes during his early career. The entertainment industry, and particularly the world of pop music, is known for its ruthlessness and the intense pressure it places on young stars. Bieber's early years were filled with constant touring, media attention, and endless scrutiny. He was celebrated and adored by fans, but that adoration came with a high cost, one that Bieber has spoken about in the past. He has been open about his struggles with mental health, including anxiety and depression, and has also shared stories of substance abuse during the height of his fame as a way to cope with the pressures he faced. Bieber's remarks about people turning their backs on him could also be a reference to how quickly the industry moved on from him during the more difficult periods of his career, particularly when he faced public criticism for his behavior as a teenager. The public and media were quick to judge Bieber for his mistakes, but many failed to understand the immense pressure he was under. He was a teenager, thrust into an adult world of fame, power, and sometimes exploitation. His comments about not knowing where to turn highlight a common experience for young stars who find themselves surrounded by people more interested in their success than in their well-being. In Bieber's case, the pressure was compounded by his association with influential figures like Diddy, who, though instrumental in introducing Bieber to certain aspects of the industry, was also known for hosting lavish and exclusive events that have now come under scrutiny. The resurfacing of stories surrounding Diddy's white parties and the ongoing legal battles that now involve many of the industry's elite have cast a long shadow over the entertainment world. For many of Bieber's fans, his recent comments seem to suggest that he may have experienced exploitation or manipulation by individuals who were supposed to support him. While Bieber has not named names, the context of his remarks, alongside the growing focus on Diddy's past, has led many to believe that he may be hinting at the complexities and dangers of being associated with powerful figures at a young age. Conspiracy theorists and some fans have speculated that Bieber, like others who attended Diddy's infamous parties, may have witnessed or been exposed to things that he is now reluctant to talk about, possibly out of fear. There is growing concern that powerful people in the industry could have threatened or manipulated him into staying silent. These fears have been amplified by the historical accounts of other young stars who have faced similar challenges in Hollywood, where wealth, influence, and control can easily lead to exploitation. Bieber's emotional vulnerability in his recent comments suggests that these experiences have left a lasting impact. He has frequently mentioned how difficult it was to navigate the entertainment world without a clear sense of who to trust.